You there, Colton?
Yeah, I'm here.
Colton, Marie, and James, you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, Colton.
Hello.
Hello. So, Colton, I've met you once before. I'm David. I'm the Director of Housing at Friendship Shelter, and I wanted to answer any questions you have regarding the kind of the legal process or what an unlawful detainer is. Are there any specific questions you have before I just kind of go into a summary of the process?
Well, yeah, when I served my response, they said I had to have it served on you guys. Can I just give it straight to your lawyer?
A lawyer would be able to serve it to our lawyers, correct?
Well, I don't have a lawyer, so can I give it directly to your lawyer?
On the unlawful detainer, there would be information for where you serve that to, who the responsible party is. And you file that with the clerk.
I thought it was an eviction, not an unlawful detainer. It says eviction here.
The eviction is the entire process. Unlawful detainer is part of the process. It's the last form you receive.
The one before this.
So which form are you looking at? What's the heading on the form?
Summons, eviction.
So that's an unlawful detainer.
Oh, okay.
It's the word they use in court for that form. It is part of the eviction process.
Okay. Well, I intend on filing a response, and I believe I have a legal defense, which is also my assumption for the justification behind not contacting me and explaining yourselves, because you know you're in the wrong.
The summons should actually explain what the eviction is for, and the 3-day notice prior to that would have the reasons for the eviction.
Yeah, it did, and that's what I'm saying. That report is an absolute lie. You all knew it was a lie when you wrote it. I have video and conclusive evidence that it's not accurate. The report says that I caused a disturbance by yelling at people at the bar over there and causing someone to call the police. That's not true at all. I'm at home, alone, minding my own business. My stalkers were intimidating me. I called the police for help. The police, because it's nepotism, because it's a cop's brother and a bunch of thin blue line Trump-supporting QAnon asswipes that are bullying me, they retaliated against me, beat me up, and took me to jail. I've already beat all the criminal charges. They dropped everything. So it's just a flat falsehood. No, I did not cause a disturbance. I did not get the police called. I called the police because my stalkers were bothering me.
You absolutely have the ability to basically respond and answer that proof of or the summons. Do you have any questions about the process, Colton?
Yeah, that's why I asked a minute ago if I can give my if I can type my own response up and give it to Todd Briscoe, the attorney that's listed on this form, which, by the way, you all promised you were going to talk to me about the error in that report. You all swore up and down you'd get back to me. No one ever did. No one said a word about it. Not one word to me the whole time. And also, when I tried to show, I got video of me showing them the law. Showing them where the law protects the victim of a crime calling the police for help. And they wouldn't even write down the necessary civil codes. Write down what the law reference numbers were.
Okay. I'm not super clear on what you're talking about. I don't.
Well, it's on video. You can review it at leisure.
Excuse me?
It's on video. You can review it at your leisure.
Okay. At this point, it has been filed, and again, as you know, you do have the right to answer. And yes, you can, after filing with the court clerk, you can respond to Todd Briscoe. Okay,
yeah, that's because I have to pay someone to serve them. If I don't, that's extra money for me. And talk to my lawyer was my understanding of the legal requirements. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there is a filing fee, but they do have a thing called a fee waiver. So when you're at the clerk's
I think
office,
I saw a note about that somewhere. Yes. Yeah, I'll apply for that for sure. I assume I'll qualify. I mean, I'm on public assistance.
I would assume you would qualify as well. Yeah.
Okay, and it said 5 business days, which is pretty much the end of this week. I got it at the end of last week, and we had a holiday weekend.
5 business days. I don't know if Monday was a court holiday or not. It might have been. So it might have given you an extra day. I'm not positive.
I'm not going to delay anyway. It's pretty much been 1 business day so far. I'm working on it right now. I'm getting it ready right now. I'll probably fucking go take it in there tomorrow. So I ain't playing around.
Yeah, you'll be in the clear. When did you receive it? On Friday?
Yes, 15th.
Yeah, you'll be in the clear. If you get it in tomorrow, that's within the time frame, no matter whether they count Monday or not.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying right away. Oh, but I wish you all had just had my back with this and not gone through with this, because it's a farce. I cannot let my stalkers run my life like this. The cops are dirty. My job is civil rights activism, filming the police. And the people that hate me are the same people that hate Black Lives Matter and try to celebrate like when they run the protesters down in the street with their cars. Okay, these people are fucking evil. They're the insurrectionists. And also they're QAnon nutbags. As much as they talk about how they're against pedophiles and all this shit, they have a sincere belief that if you kill, butcher, and eat a child, it will give them psychic powers. They believe that's true, and while they say they're against it, you know that these people also think that they could justify it, like if it's a black baby, or if it's an atheist baby, or a faggot baby, that if they do it, they'll get special powers if they kill and eat the kids. It's fucking insane. And they have guns. Lots of guns. The stalker in particular bothered me tonight. I called the police. It's called Raging Rob. And he is a monster on another level. You do not... To say I'm not intimidated by Mr. I have an arsenal and I'm going to use these biblical guns to kill faggots is absurd. And they've been continuing to harass me ever since.
So, Colton, the purpose of this phone call was to answer any questions that you had about the process. So, are there any other things that, you need to know while we have David, who's, familiar with that process?
I want an explanation of why no one contacted me after Friendship Shelter told me on video that I'd be contacted.
Well, I don't think... So David's here to answer questions about the actual eviction process.
Okay, well, the eviction process, Civil Code 1161.3 says you cannot retaliate against someone for calling the police as the victim of the crime. What about that implications of that California statute on this eviction?
All I can say to that is we have lots of clients that call the police. We don't evict anybody for calling the police.
Well, right. First, you inserted a lie. The lie being that I caused a disturbance that caused someone else to call the police. Where I documented myself calling. I documented the wait while I was with the police. I documented talking to the police. The whole thing is one contiguous, uninterrupted 55-minute take. Hey, you lied. By the way, I was looking at the Friendship Shelter, like your office. You have this beautiful beachside house with, and you have white banquet dinner, suit and tie events. Like, wow, you all do pretty well, don't you?
Colton, if you want to know the reasons why, that would be stated on the original 3-day to quit.
Exactly, and those are lies. I just addressed that. It says I caused a disturbance, and there's several times that I called the police, and they complained about all of them, including when nothing happened. And you all gave me a written complaint about that. When I called the police, one officer came, he came up to my door, came inside, took a report, and left. Nothing dramatic happened, and you all gave me a written complaint about that back when that happened. You definitely retaliated on me for calling the police, even when nothing else happened.
Colton, any notices you got were because of disturbances that happened that...
Right, I have a list of them and I have video of them. They weren't disturbances, they were all me calling the police for help because I'm the victim of a series of crimes.
You will have your opportunity to state your case once you file your response.
Yeah, exactly.
If you go a different route, we can review to a new unit. I mean, it's up to you.
a new unit so they can just do this again? You do not understand. Okay? I don't think you understand the severity of the situation. People's lives are at stake. You will not let these Nazi pedophiles redcon.
What I do understand is we cannot have you stay here. That's
You cannot. You can't. So you're evicting me for calling the police for help, and you're lying on me.
The eviction, if I remember right, is for disturbances and...
Correct, but they are lying. I'd caused no disturbance. I called the police for help because my peace was being disturbed by crazy Nazi pedophiles with guns, harassing me, intimidating me, impersonating me, threatening me, extorting me, committing fraud in my name.
Colton, do you have any other questions about the process?
Don't you remember me telling you to call me Mr. Wood? Like, I know we had that discussion 4 or 5 times, and I got it on video.
I came over once. I don't remember that, so I apologize.
Well, with the friendship shelter in general.
Right. Mr. Wood, do you have any other questions about the process that we can answer for you? Because that's, the purpose of why we wanted to touch base with you today.
Well, yeah, there are representatives from Friendship Shelter on this call. I wanted explanation why you didn't contact me over the lies in your report. You said you would. You're liars twice-fold now? You lie in the report, then you lie about following up with me? And you just keep saying, cannot. I have a legal defense. And the point of your business, your jobs, your livelihood are to provide housing to the poor, not to let Nazi pedophiles deny housing to the poor.
So
I will not back down.
I would support you in that and, use your legal defense. Unfortunately, we're in a position where this is the process that we have to move forward with.
Right. Here's the problem. I know how to read a legal document, and Friendship Shelter is paying Todd A. Briscoe, Esquire, to sue me. If you guys would pursue the property manager here for the illegal eviction or my stalkers, you would have an opportunity to collect damages because they have real money. I mean, Lou Stefano's got $1 million house in Riverside. I've been there. I've got video. You would have the moral upside. You would have the right.
Unless you have any other questions about the actual process.
Yeah, why are you spending your money to target a poor disabled person instead of the Nazi pedophiles? You're paying a lawyer to sue someone. Why don't you go after the culprit? Why don't you go after the people showing guns and saying they're going to kill me, rape me, feed me my own shit off their bloody cocks? Why not go after them?
Yeah. So we are going to have to let you go now unless there's any...
Talk to the hand, bitch.